emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a very loud and a very sold-out Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Coming up, we begin a triple header here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Strap in, the first of three on this Sunday. What a day we have in store. Super Wild Card Weekend on EA Sports. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. This one, he stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So a nice run there, and I have to think a strong running game in the playoffs, maybe even. You go by the numbers, the man they have running it here, he was the best in the NFL.
And since he led the league in rushing yards, I think it means he's going to see the ball a lot in this game, too, because that's what they're built like. That's what they're built around. So I think the offensive line, the tight end, the wide receivers, everyone is coming together, wanting him to get the ball and get it often, and they want to carve some holes out there for him.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
At the 39-yard line.
Gibbs straight ahead, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now Jones. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here, 1st and goal. Throwing, Jones. Now a run here off the arc. And they will take it out in for the Bengals touchdown. Daniel Jones, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on second down.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw here.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I don't see more than trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Check match. Panther 7 Pirates. Trap 50. Panther 11.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
70 Lions. 3. Go.
Gets this out quickly to Dotson.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
60 Bobcats. Hurt. Mustang Night Warrior 70. Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw again.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So the completion good for just 3. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
60 Eagles. Cowboy 80. Check.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
18 run. Go street. 19 Lions. Cut 19.
They'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
A toss out right to Gibbs.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Jones.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Jones now will bring in a blitz. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He lets it go deep for Olave.
And that's caught inside the 35. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 48 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And now an audible here into something else.
79 Broncos.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Bronco 80. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Rig alert. Rig alert.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. This 2nd and 4 as they've got it as we resume action.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
69, 70 Timberwolves. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 13-yard line.
That's good for a Steelers.
Come on. Come on. Nice. Cougar 19.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard
Check,
line.
check. Cup 19. Cup 19. Buffalo 18. Ready, right?
They'll look to throw. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
60, 18, 5, 19, check, smash, 7 Pirates, 7 Pop, Mustang 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
Looking to throw. And he's going to go down there and sack. They push him back to the 34. Montez Sweat credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And this offense on third down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be third and forever. They'll set up to throw. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for fourth down. Now a field goal forthcoming for the Steelers. And his kick here is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So a good job there to kind of weather the storm in that first quarter and come back with their first points of the ball game.
Yeah, you hate to be coming from behind early on, but you're exactly right. They took some time, able to move the ball, and now it's back to a 10-3 game.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just set up for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
From the 39, Jones. Oh, the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And defense, they're blitzing here. Jones. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gets him to first before he's brought down. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8.
Oh, they had a good chance to get off the field defensively there. If they could just wrap up, it's going to be a fourth down. But instead, they can't get him on the deck, and he allows them to pick up the first down.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that, given the yard after the 49.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 8. Two minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Second down and 8. Operating from the gun, Jones. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Max Crosby. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
So one first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on third down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is set away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Okay,
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And that went to the right side and incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Now a 2nd and 10.
7 Tigers. Let's go now. 18 Cardinals. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll drop the throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, they have really gotten after him in this first half. He's been on the run throughout. And you can imagine he just might have some words for his linemen come halftime.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Yeah, he was looking for the check up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And we'll see how much they want to push things, leading already here 10-3.
Now Jones throwing to start the drive.
That ball caught. It's Rice.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
That's caught inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down.
And the Bengals will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 17-3.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter.
10 yards to go.
This time they stay on the ground. It's a room to maneuver.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the 2nd half of this AFC wildcard game.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Looking deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
18 Cardinals. 79 Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They're going to try and throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Max Crosby, the one who got in there for the stop.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production.
And if they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
2nd and 5. A quick throw caught by Rice.
And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD.
Rashee Rice
from 17 yards out.
And the Bengals continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Steelers 3.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
He'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Come on, come on.
They'll look to throw. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19 Striker. 19 Striker. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
They'll set up a throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Steelers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
First down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Pittsburgh.
He'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Bengals have recovered it.
Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
Well, it reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
7-yard line.
On the jump. Hey, come on. 19, 18, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now Jones. That would complete to Trey Tucker. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
It's not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
4th down, Jones and the offense stay put. They're going for this.
Throwing Jones. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught. And he will take it out in.
It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please, I need you. When I was young, it's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please, I need you.
Man, I got this swag. My head not in my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My head not in my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag when I serve. Now I be I'm on hypnotic, exotic, polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm certain, I'm swag. I'm certain, I'm swag. I'm certain, I'm clean like this detergent. Gone by the zone. Yeah, strong. And you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm certain, I'm swag. I'm certain, I'm swag. I'm certain, I'm clean like this. Okay, I fall off in the club with a pocket full of bands. Big stupid friends like I'm wrapped up in some rain. Swag super cool, blowing strong like a fan. And my chain shining hard, it just gave my neck a tan. Pockets on pop, cause they swole off that spinach. Peachtree swag, you can call me Mr. Lennox. Bottles in my hand, putting on just like cable. Surfing off the sand like a surf. Kelly Slater, swag. I swear. Now watch me swag. Okay. I swag. Now watch me swag. Okay. Swagging in the club, you gon' see me throwing money up. Catch me with a bad chicken, all friends is flying some drinks. We gon' roll them up inside it when we rolling. They got it, I'm gon' drink it up. I'm always
Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Acor Stadium in Cincinnati. Today, the first of 3 on this wild card Sunday. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from Cincinnati. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. So, all my years, here's one that you don't see often. The field goal team on first down. The Steelers use one of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The Bengals out and ready to punt. And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that That is a touchback. Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.